A couple of weeks ago, I was watching a panel or presentation online from an IRL event that I just couldn't attend. There are many of them, and well, you know what? I'm not gonna embarrass anyone. A lot of people do this, but this is something that has really stuck with me. It's people who say, every fifth word. You've been there, you're in a meeting, a presentation, even just a conversation, and you feel it coming. It's this dreaded pause, a gap in your brain, and then, well, congratulations, you've just killed your credibility. All right, maybe you didn't kill your credibility, but you definitely put a dent in it, because the more that you say, the less people trust you. And the worst part is you don't even realize you're doing it. I haven't done it once yet, I don't think, but why do people say, The truth is, isn't a bad habit, it's a symptom. It's uncertainty, it's distraction, it's trying to fill a space instead of owning it. When you're talking to a friend or a family member, do you say every 5 seconds? No, because you're focused on them, not yourself. But the second you step onto a stage, into a boardroom, onto a Zoom call, maybe even into a video recording, your brain flips. You start thinking about you. How do you sound? How do you look? How are you being judged? And that's when the ums sneak in. So the fix is a bit of precision and a bit of presence. That's how you stop, not by forcing yourself to avoid It's like telling someone not to think about the pink elephant. Instead, what you do is this. You pause. Silence is not your enemy. It's actually a power move. When I pause, the best speakers, they don't rush. They own the space between the words. I'm thinking about what I want to say. I think in complete thoughts. Your brain panics when you don't know where the next sentence is going. Sometimes you can just flow freely, but know your point before you start talking. Also, use the finger walking trick. Every time you move to a new thought, move your fingers forward on a table. If you need time to think, stop your fingers, but don't fill the space with noise. And look, record yourself. I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm comfortable whether I know what I'm going to say or not. And it can be brutal to watch these things back, but once you hear those filler words like, you start catching them in real time. So the takeaway here, the best speakers aren't the ones who have a perfect script. I don't exactly know what's coming next, but I do know how to sound deliberate. So here's your challenge. Today, in your next conversation, your next presentation, your Zoom call, catch yourself just once. Replace with silence. It'll feel weird at first, but then it's going to feel super powerful, because the best way to sound confident is to be confident.